Area 51. One of the world's best kept secrets. In 2013, the CIA publicly acknowledged the base's existence following the Freedom of Information Act. According to American physicist Bob Lazar, who claims to have worked inside the army base, there is alien technology and spacecraft that's being kept secret from the public inside the base. Over the last few years, unidentified flying phenomena have been caught on film near military sites all over the country. These unidentified flying phenomena have a propulsion mechanism that cannot be explained. In 2022, in Harrisonburg, Virginia, a pilot was taking skydivers to 10,000 feet when he encountered an unidentified flying object. The pilot took a quick turn in order to avoid a collision with the object. He described it as a small car. When he made the sharp turn to avoid the collision with the UAP, 3 of the divers saw the object, including the instructor. Could this be the technology Bob Lazar came across during his time at Area 51 in the 80s? Area 51 is in the desert of Nevada. It's a highly classified United States Air Force base that's a remote detachment of Edwards Air Force Base. Details surrounding the base are not public. It's commonly thought to support the development testing of experimental aircraft and weapon systems. In October 1960, Project 51 was launched by Ronald Electric Engineering Company. It was originally designed as an airport to test aircraft for the US to get a competitive advantage over other countries. In the 60s, the US was in a Cold War with the Soviet Union. It was during this time the US used Area 51 to evaluate foreign technology by testing it. During the 1980s, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, an American physicist called Bob Lazar claims he was recruited to reverse engineer 9 flying saucers, which were used by extraterrestrials. According to Lazar, the propulsion of the aircraft was run by antimatter. Antimatter is the same as any order matter except that it has the opposite electric charge. Antimatter is something that was created in the universe but is rare in today's universe, and scientists aren't sure why. According to Lazar, he read a briefing document describing the involvement of people of Earth for the past 10,000 years with extraterrestrials, describing them as gray aliens from a planet orbiting twin binary star systems called Zeta Reticuli. Reticuli is a star system found in the constellations of the visible sky from the southern hemisphere. What makes these stars really interesting is that, relatively speaking, they are much like our own sun, and they are often compared to our solar system because the stars are similar to our sun. If an Earth-like planet were in orbit around the stars at the right distance, liquid water might be able to pool on the planet's surface, and the conditions might be right for life as we know it to flourish. So it's conceivable that life could be sustained in that solar system. Former Air Force pilot Captain David Froth also worked at Area 51, and he confirms that many people that worked there saw Bob Lazar at the base. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Bob Lazar was at the base but worked at an area called S4, which is where Lazar claims these spacecrafts were being kept. According to him, the spacecrafts were approximately 55 meters in diameter, which is consistent with the approximate size of the craft spotted by pilots. In 2004, the US Nimitz carrier was training 100 miles south of San Diego. On November 14th, 2 pilots were flying in an area of rolling white water the size of a Boeing 737 in the calm blue sea. It was at this time the 2 pilots spotted a, quote, tic-tac shaped spacecraft in that area. As they spotted the object, it started mimicking their movements. After the object got face to face with the aircrafts, it, quote, disappeared. Moments later, it was spotted 60 miles away. The pilots were able to lock onto it with a targeting camera before it disappeared again. Records of these UAPs were captured by 4 pilots that were on board the 2 aircrafts. With all the public pressure from UAP sightings across the country by multiple reliable sources, an unclassified public investigation was launched called ATIP, or Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. It was led by then Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, who was also the senator from Nevada, the same state of Area 51. Due to mounting public pressure, even former President Obama had to come out and say that the government had been aware of these unidentified flying phenomenon and they don't know what they actually are or their purpose. Some speculate that these aircrafts are from rival countries. Others speculate that they could be American technology that is kept secret, and some believe these are visitors from another universe. With the number of UAP sightings increasing over the last few decades, and the description of the aircrafts matching Lazar's description from the 80s, do you think we've learned how to use this technology? Most recent sightings have been off the coast of San Diego, not far from Nevada, which is where Area 51 is. If this video gets 500 likes, I'll do a part 2. Thank you for watching.